up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's MightyFan time. And this is actually a response video to our good friend Throwback King, who came up with this challenge, which was the Hidden Talents Challenge. And I really think it's a very interesting challenge. It really made me think a lot of my hidden talents. And I want to say, first and foremost, I mean, you're a very talented artist there, Throwback King. You're very creative. I know it takes a real artistic eye to do that. And, you know, I used to dabble with it myself and wasn't very good, so I kind of gave up. But I know the work that is involved in it, and I really wish you all the best of luck with that. And hey, I hope that you do share some more of your art with us. You're very talented, and you know, keep up the good work with that. In fact, I used to have a good friend of mine who was an artist, and she used to, you know, she was just, you know, that was her passion. She would do some amazing work, just amazing stuff, freehand, on the computer, things that she would do freehand, and she would do it on the computer. Very talented. In fact, some of the artwork I have in this room, that I'm sitting right in that computer room, which is the main room where I film. You know, if you guys notice in the background on the wall, I have some images, of course, of my favorite cartoon character, my namesake on YouTube, Mighty Mouse. So I have a couple images of him, and those, at least one of these images up here, a couple of these images up here, were done by her, you know, many years ago for me. So, you know, I kind of still have, we since parted ways, you know, years ago, but, you know, I'm a fan of Mighty, and also I was a fan of her work, so I kept the artwork up. I don't know, maybe someday she'll stumble across these videos or something and say, hey, I remember him. Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, again, TBK, very, 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 you know, great, you know, great art by you, and thanks for sharing, and thanks for this challenge too, because, like I said, it really got me to think about some of my hidden talents. Fortunately, I don't have the time that I used to have, of course, with school and all, but it is something that I'm going to try to dabble in a little more on here on YouTube. And let me start by saying I would consider a hidden talent of mine to be production. You know, the things that I'm most interested in production, though I don't think I could ever do it professionally, because then I think I would lose interest in it, because then it becomes a job. That's probably why I don't work for Mitchell & Ness right now, because then it becomes a job. But music videos and documentaries are two of my favorite types of production. I've always had an interest in music. I've always had an interest in more so music videos. You might notice on my favorites on my channel here on YouTube, there's a lot of music videos. There's a lot, my favorite kind of music, of course, loud, Deftones, you know, you know, Alice in Chains, and so on and so forth. But I always like their videos. Some of those videos are just really well done, very well thought up, and the directors and the production that goes into it is just really cool. I mean, they all kind of tell their own little stories and stuff, and the camera angles are really great and all. So, yeah, I've always had an interest in that. Again, I don't think I could ever do that professionally, but one of the things I like to do, and again, I haven't really done this too much because, you know, I've been busy. One of the things I like to do is I like to take some of my personal interest and set it to my personal favorite music and just go to town with it. You guys might remember, I think it was late last year, I put out a video on YouTube. I think I called it Save the Day. It was clips of, you know, yeah, it's me. So, you know, it was clips of Mighty Mouse cartoons with the Deftones song Risk, and also Diamond Eyes album. And I had so much fun making that. I really enjoyed it, and that's the kind of thing I used to do. Of course, back then I didn't have the type of editing software I do now, so it wasn't quite like it looked here, but you know, it brought back a lot of fond memories, and it's just something I always enjoyed doing. You know, I used to like listen to a song like over and over again and get these images of things I want to put with that song, and I would try to do it as best as I could. And that's what I did with this, you know, and it was a lot of fun, and you'll probably be seeing more of that, so just be aware. One of my hidden talents is kind of music video doing, so it's something I might do a little more of. So, put it on YouTube. The great thing about YouTube is it's a great outlet, for one's interests and one's passions, and just to do stuff and just to have fun. You can type in anything on YouTube and it comes up. So, yeah. I would definitely have to say music video production is something like a hidden talent of mine, maybe something I can do a little more of here on YouTube, so be on the lookout. Another one, like I said, is documentaries. I'm a big fan of documentaries. Not so much political, because I get bored by those, but sports documentaries, other, like, real-life documentaries, people, their interests and their lives, or an aspect of their lives. It's interesting. It's fascinating to me to see some of these documentaries. Sometimes a documentary is even like a show, like a weekly show, like, The Greatest Catch, or like Whale Wars, or something like that. It's almost like a documentary broken up into episodes, weekly episodes. I always think those are pretty cool. Ice Road Truckers is another one. And so I'm a big fan of documentaries, more so maybe the sports documentaries, maybe some more of those real-life documentaries. The first one that I can remember seeing was a sports doc done many years ago called Hoop Dreams. Maybe some of you are familiar with it. Really good documentary about these kids, high school kids in Chicago trying to make it to the pros and all, and kind of the trials and tribulations that come with that. And it was really, really well done, acclaimed, critically acclaimed documentary from back in the day. If you haven't watched it, make sure you do. I mean, it's just really well done. I think they did a follow-up documentary some years ago. I haven't gotten around to watching that. I heard it wasn't that good, but I might still watch that at some point. But yeah, I was very interested in that. So I've always had an interest in documentaries. I haven't really dabbled in it too much. I mean, I've done a few. I did one many years ago, since the video got destroyed accidentally, but did get destroyed. I did a musical documentary on the history of Mighty Mouse. I did. Believe it or not, I did. And I set it all to my favorite music, so it was a lot of loud music. And a lot of Deftones, a lot of, System of a Down, all that good stuff, just for the history, from the 40s to current day. It's something I might revisit. You never know, if the time permits. But I had this idea of doing a documentary on the Jersey Headz, and I'll be honest about it. Something I was thinking about doing, and while I'm on that topic, if any of you, the Jersey Headz, are interested, please let me know. I mean, I can do the editing, I can put the music in there, do the voiceover, everything, but it's something I was thinking about doing to kind of, get my feet wet, as it were, in documentaries, and I thought it would be pretty cool to do. So, let me know. So that's that. The other thing I really like is, as far as documentaries and production and stuff like that, is those gamer videos that you see of people, putting on YouTube the videos of their Madden games, and they're doing highlight reels and all sorts of stuff. And since I'm a big fan, I'm not the greatest player. You can ask some of my friends about that. I still have to win championships in the league I'm in with them. Not online. We play on the Xbox. But I was even thinking about documenting that once. But never know. But I really like those gamer little, the Madden or the NBA game or all that. People put together their own little highlight reels, or they go over like a season or something. I think that's really neat. And a couple of the guys I want to give some plugs here is Charger Dude 95. He does a great job with Madden videos. NadasFan, he's a guy from Minnesota, does all sorts of stuff. FranchisePlay, and some of these channels I just stumbled across, and I subscribed, and I really like what they do. And that's one of the reasons why I did that Phillies one that I did. Was it late last year, maybe? I got that started early this year. I forget exactly when it was. But I wanted to document my own Phillies season. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and one of the reasons I couldn't really do much else with it to this point is because of school and work. I've just been busy. But it's something I'm going to revisit, hopefully in the near future, and I'm going to try to make a weekly series out of it. It's just my own way of doing my own little creative thing. I've searched on YouTube. I have not seen one person do a whole baseball season. So I might be the first, but I can't say that for sure. But I'll tell you, you know, you film the game, and then you put together the highlight package, and then you know, I have the microphone here, so I do the voiceover and I do the play-by-play, and yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing that. So it's something. The video quality might not be the greatest, and I apologize about that. But hey, I'm gonna do the best I can with what I have. So I would say I would have to say production would be a hidden talent of mine. I would have to say commentary, sports commentary would be my hidden talents. When my friends and I, when we play the Madden game on the Xbox, and I'm not playing, I'm calling the game. So I'm like a commentator. And there's a first down, you know, I get into it, you know, I do. And so when I did the baseball thing, you know, doing the play-by-play, I mean, that's something I had an interest in. I had a real interest in it. I don't think I could ever, you know, it's a little too late for me now to get into it, but as far as a profession. But yeah, I would consider that to be a hidden talent of mine. And let's face it, in Philly, we've had a lot of legendary commentators. Harry Callis, you know, rest his soul. You know, Merrill Reese with the, there's just Merrill Reese, you know, with the Eagles, and just, you know, we've had a lot of really, really quality commentators doing the sport. So I guess I picked up on some of their things when I do my own. But yeah, sports commentary would probably be one of my hidden talents that I don't really think I'll ever be able to do as a professionally, but I'll have fun doing it on the Gamer Play. So you guys can enjoy that. But anyhow, that's going to do it for me. Again, Throwback King, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for this challenge. It really, it's fun to just kind of learn more about one another and just, you know, see more about one another other than just the jerseys and stuff like that. So thank you for this challenge. And I hope I wasn't rambling on too much, but those are my hidden talents. Again, production. I would have to say music video, documentary, and, you know, sports commentating. Those would probably have to be it. But yeah. So yes, I'm going to put links here. Oh, I also have to, I promised I would do this, and I'm going to do this. I want to give a quick shout out here to our two newest Jersey Heads, or our Jersey Headz Community, G Meister 31. Big shout out to you. Great collection by you. Great videos by you. Keep them coming. And the Emmett Smith Fan 22. This guy was a member in our Jersey Headz Community some time ago, and now he's back under this name, and he said he's going to have some videos up soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna put their links on this video, as well as Charge of Dude 95, nadasfan, and FranchisePlay. I'm going to do that. And, you know, there you go. And I'm also going to put, I know, Throwback King, you had mentioned in your last video, you were selling some of your jerseys, or, you know, a little financial strap, like, little situation there for you. So I just want to say I hope everything, you know, gets better for you. I hope you're able to make some sales. I apologize, I can't help you, but those jerseys are a tad big for me. But that being said, I do hope that you're able to make some sales. I hope you're able to correct the ship, you know, in the right direction. Hey, we've all been there. So I really wish you the best of luck with that. And anyone out there, please make sure you help out Throwback King. What he sells is 100% legit. He does not deal with fakes. He doesn't even use that in his vocabulary. So what he is offering is 100% legit. Very rare jerseys, too. So make sure you guys, if anyone out there can help him out, make sure you do. I'm going to put the link to that video on there, too, for you, Throwback King. And again, all the best of luck to you with that. All right, well, this is MightyFan's saying peace. And, again, those are my hidden talents. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And you'll be seeing some more of them on YouTube, so don't worry. You will be seeing some more in the near future of those videos. All right, going to do it for MightyFan. Till my next video. Peace. See you next video. Bye.